Greetings, YouTube. The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons and Dragons. And today on the Doctor's Spell Prognosis, we are talking about the spell Hallucinatory Terrain. I know some people say hallucinatory terrain, but it's hallucinatory terrain. And we're getting this spell a C+. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. All right, this is not necessarily a combat spell for one reason and one reason only, because it's got a casting time of 10 minutes. So you won't be using this in combat. So, you know, like I do know that out of combat spells, I do give a lower rating. One of my big things that I rate spells on are whether they're going to end combat or not. And so the other thing that I kind of look at for spells is it going to be worth taking a slot? This is a 4th level spell, and is it worth it for these classes to prepare this spell or take it as a choice, given the limited number of preparations or choices that you have for spells? So, are there other things that I might take? Yes. Would I take the spell if I knew that I was going to use it or a situation was going to come up where I could use it? Yes, I would take this. But it is extremely situational. So, all right. It is a 4th level spell that is usable by bards, druids, warlocks, wizards, circle of the land, desert druids, okay, and moon domain clerics. No sorcerers. So, again, this is another one of these spells that wizards get it, but sorcerers don't. Now, I know that there are a couple of different kinds of sorcerers, but they don't really list them. Let's look at aberrant mind sorcerers. Nope, they don't get it either. They get these psionic spells, but they don't get that. And shadow magic sorcerers don't. Nope, they don't get it either. So, I mean, there is that. Okay, so you make natural terrain. So let's first start. It's 10 minutes to cast it. It's got a range of 300 feet. It affects a 150-foot cube, verbal, somatic, and material, which is worthless. It does last for 24 hours, which is a really good duration. That's a fantastic duration. I would like this spell better if it was a ritual and they could lower the duration of the spell. Does it need to last 24 hours? No, not really. Maybe 8 hours, maybe an hour, given the different applications I think it's good for. So you make natural terrain in a 100-foot cube in range, look, sound, and smell like some other sort of natural terrain. Thus, open fields or a road can be made to resemble a swamp, hill, crevasse, or some other difficult or impassable terrain. A pond can be made to look like a grassy meadow, a precipice, a gentle slope, a rock-strewn gully like a wide, smooth. You get that. You get the idea. Manufactured structures, equipment, and creature within the area aren't changed in appearance. The tactile characteristics of the terrain are unchanged, so creatures entering the area are likely to see through the illusion. If the difference isn't obvious by touch, a creature carefully examining an illusion can attempt an intelligence investigation check, which most things don't have a great investigation check, against your spell DC, and by the time you are casting this spell, your spell DC should be somewhere around a 17 or higher. A creature discerns the illusion for what it is, sees it as a vague image superimposed on the terrain. So, this is a near combat spell, in my opinion, that you use to prepare for combat. So, let's say you're going to fight something. There's a cliff. You could extend the land out a little bit farther to look like the cliff is further out. Thus, if something runs up onto it, it's going to fall. You could change a crevasse into a meadow, thus causing something to fall. You could make something look like a river of lava, where it isn't, giving things a second, giving them a reason to pause and not go forward. You could take a chasm that has a river of lava at the bottom of it and conceal it. Thus, if something falls into it, they're going to go into lava. Water could be concealed, thus, or quicksand could be concealed, hiding it. There's almost an infinite number of combinations you could use with this, but you gotta know beforehand what's going to happen and the situation has to be there for you to use this spell. All right, that's what I got for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.